And we are live. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever it is you are in the world, and welcome to another edition of Living World of Darkness. This is a mixed bag of mage and werewolf and whatever else comes along, as this is an open scene. We find ourselves at one of the parks on Manhattan, maybe Gramercy, maybe not. All we know is it's not the park. That park, the one park that nobody goes to because it would be stupid to. Although,
I go.
Shh! Stop stealing my thunder, Leia! At this park, there is a festival or concert going into the late night hours. A folk concert filled with music from all around the world that conforms to the sort of standard that you might think of when you think of bands like Mumford and Sons or Of Monsters and Men. Banjos, accordions, trumpets, violins, guitars. The kind of thing that people slow down to listen to and relax. As it stands right now, the festivities are in full swing and have been for several hours.
I thought people might be protesting the amount of violins in this concert.
I don't think there's much in the way of violence.
No, violence.
Womp, womp, womp.
Oh, murder you all.
Oh Lord, it's my first night.
Brian is clearly drawn to this, as there are so many elements of his homeland's music interwoven into this modern American rock folk thing that he starts kind of getting into, and he starts wandering around and maybe looking for an attractive lady or two that might take his eye, because he's just been to fucking Africa and back, and he's feeling pretty good about himself. Africa. Say it with me now. Can you feel it?
Do you miss the rains down in Africa?
Oh God, I was just thinking that.
Anyhow, there will be an individual who's, for lack of a better term, sitting there in a circle, or standing in a circle of multiple people of a younger generation, playing, of all things, hacky sack.
Yes!
And so the little beanbag ball is bouncing around. It's a knitted exterior, a odd little symbol, let's just say.
Odd little symbol? Would there be like a perception, something to know what odd little symbol is? Or is
I
it
have an odd little symbol.
okay?
I have esoterica, if that makes sense, if that matters.
It's
I'm
literally
guessing.
just an odd little symbol. I'm just
Okay.
It's probably just a symbol.
Yep, it's just a symbol. Sometimes when the ST says odd little symbol, it's more than an odd little symbol. Sometimes it's just an odd little symbol.
It's a gazebo.
So anyhow, yeah. Sitting there kicking the hacky sack up in the air, bouncing it off a foot several times, then using the heel to pass it on to the next person.
Sometimes.
Leah is actually feeling restless. She's been feeling restless for days at this point. On this particular night, she happens to find her way towards where there's music and, well, probably food and dancing and apparently people playing hacky sack. So, yeah, she's just kind of wandering at this point until she notices that she recognizes one of the people playing hacky sack.
Out of character, last time Leah saw Maggie, she had bright pink hair.
Interesting. Last time that she saw Leah, Leah had blue hair.
Ah.
So, It would maybe not so much recognizing then, but it still caught her attention. Especially if it's from behind, I wouldn't recognize you with the bright pink. Wouldn't recognize you with blonde hair, you know.
Well, we'll
Oh,
fix that. Maggie kind of like stumbles backwards trying to catch the hacky sack that was caught or kicked just a little too hard.
Leah's gonna dive in to try to grab it from her.
And Maggie will kind of plie out of the way with kind of a laughing smirk and kind of stop dead as she looks at Leah. Blinks a few times. Hey, I know you.
Yeah. Your hair's changed.
Yours has too.
Amazing. Yes. It's my natural color. Once in a while, I make my sister happy, and I put it back on.
Considering the last time that Leah spoke about her sister, Maggie just can't help but chuckle just a little bit.
What?
Nothing. Just,
I'm allowed to do something nice once in a while.
I just, the last conversation we had was funny and humorous, and
When everybody flipped out and thought I was lying and like a traitor.
oh no, honey, if we thought you were a traitor, we would have turned you into like an ashtray.
Good to hear. And to think that I'm the one who's usually called, and she like leans in really close to Maggie's ear because there are people around, a witch.
Maggie will smirk and whisper back, I really don't know what people do. I'm kind of new at this.
I just know that people call me that. The ones who know what I can do.
Maggie will make kind of some weird hocus pocus hoodoo monkeys with her hair. It's like, ooh.
Ouija Ouija!
Mm-hmm. Although I have to say, dear, you couldn't be one, because look, and she'll kind of poke Leah on the nose. It's far too short.
I was born this way. I grew to this height. It's not my fault.
Your nose is too short.
Oh, right. Well, I was born that way too. No plastic surgery for me. So what are you doing? Just like I'm playing hacky sack anyway.
Oh, no plastic surgery be needed for the lovely Leah if I ever said it himself.
Brian, haven't seen you in weeks.
Oi, what can I say? I've been a fair ghost myself. How have you been, love? And he goes in for a hug.
She kind of watches him just for a second to make sure his head doesn't go towards her. And then she'll hug him back.
Hooray!
She's like, okay, that's alright.
And now who's this one here?
Maggie. This is Brian.
Hey, just waves. Hello.
Maggie! A fine name. How are you? Brian O'Malley of the Cork O'Malley's. Friendly to meet you. And he reaches out his hand.
She'll shake it, and I know who you are, Brian.
Do you now? Have we met?
You propositioned me to do artwork for your band? You were also extremely drunk.
Yeah, no, he was enchanted at that time.
Yeah.
You need a journal, dude. You need a journal.
Hey,
Leah has one.
there was this bit of time where I lost a few chunks of spans, as it were. That may have been one of them. If it is the so, I greatly apologize, ma'am. Well, here's the second meetings then. I propositioned you for doing work for Keltelrest today.
Yes, you did.
How did that proposition turn out?
You were going to pay me about $1,000 in total, half up front?
Perception empathy.
Go for
it. Why do I do things like this to myself? Tron is not Brian.
I know. Great.
Brian's perception is... Oh no.
You guys roll this enough. You should know it by heart by now.
Yeah, I should, but apparently my... Oh, God. I think it's 1 or 2. I actually have to look it up on the website now. Because
Well, while you're looking, Miriam will make her way to the place. She's actually looking for Maggie.
Miriam will find someone who fits Maggie's height, build, and clothing choice, but has no hint of pink hair anymore.
Interesting change in style choice, but Miriam will roll with it.
And Maggie is sort of standing there in front of still kind of waiting on Mr. O'Malley, but
yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it
I'll
right
let
now.
I'll let him roll. It's just
okay.
Botch.
Yeah.
Well, that is a
So
botch.
obviously she is telling you the 100% truth.
Not only the truth, but like apparently I might have been offensive for not remembering that.
Made me feel like you owe her more than that.
Oh,
Maybe. And I'm not saying that as an ST, I'm saying that as a dickish player.
well,
Oh, no.
I feel right to miss about the whole situation, ma'am. There's absolutely no reason for a man of me stature to be forgetting such lovely lady's proposition. How about we take care of the whole bill on the morrow?
All up front?
Oi, one lump sum, right? Take care of the bill all in one go. Well, all in one fair swoop. Easy peasy. Take care of the whole thing, right?
Sure. That's fine. Okay, I got a crunch on the artwork then. But yeah, I can do it. Just kind of give me some parameters of what you want, and I can have it done by Monday at the latest.
I think your whole idea should be coming to America, something like that. But think
Irish.
think rude. Think rudely.
Irish rudeness?
Oi, not all of the Irish are fucking rude as I am. I'm just a fucking fine example of me kind.
Maybe something Civil War era New York.
How about leprechauns flipping off flipping off the camera?
That's a little too blatant, but okay. Maggie will look over Leah's shoulder and just kind of smirk a bit as she spots Miriam and just kind of walks over to her. Doesn't like leave Leah completely, but bridges the gap between Leah and Miriam.
Miriam will give a grin and say, "Hey, Maggie."
What's up?
Not much. I'm going to be starting a bit of a radio show. Keeping it between friends for now, but she reaches into her purse and pulls out a couple of USB thumb drives, hands them over, and say, "Give them to any friends you trust."
She'll take it and look at it, narrow her eyes. What are you up to?
Can't say much in public, she says with a grin.
Does this have anything to do with you being a little zealot? She says with a smirk.
She smirks back. Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't read any.
None of that on there, I assure you. I'm just going to be playing some music, mongering some rumors, and...
Okay, fair enough. When do you plan to start broadcasting? Is it a podcast or is it an actual pirate transmission?
It'll be a live stream on Monday nights.
Interesting. It better be good. If I listen once and I'm not captivated, I won't listen again.
Hey, I'll do my best, she says, smirking.
Damn well better. Maggie will kind of smirk as she kind of holds up a hand. She walks over to a table near some of her college friends and comes back with a cup and just stands near Miriam.
Ha ha ha.
And then starts drinking and just kind of winks at Miriam.
Miriam will wink back and head over to start drinking. Brian, it's up to you if you still want to recognize Miriam, because you did meet her technically right before you got enchanted.
Oh, I remember this one. It might be a bit hazy, but I remember this one. Ooh, Timmy. Oh, wait a minute. Yo. Yo. He points.
Yes.
He points at Miriam, like right down his finger, like this, like, yo. I remember you. I met you right before I became very drunk for 2 days.
I'm sure I have very little idea what you're talking about, Miriam says, obviously glancing to all of the civilians around.
Yes.
Maggie
how
just
are you
kind of
this
looks at
fine night?
Brian and shakes her head.
I'm doing all right. Just enjoying the music festival.
Leah's been kind of listening to this conversation because she had been sort of left partly behind, but she just sort of stayed back far enough that she could actually kind of listen without being part of it. But she's going to move forward at this point and just be like, I think I may have heard something about this, Brian. This drunk thing of yours that messes with your memory?
Oh, yeah. I apparently went on a good 2-day bender.
Uh-huh. I think I may have been on a similar bender before, only for a shorter period.
Oh, well, apparently when... apparently my family be predisposition to holding on to things a bit longer, as it were.
Oh, no, I actually understand. Except, well, it's all good. I had fun. I thought it was fun as hell, actually.
Maggie's just looking between Leah and Brian.
Oi, I apparently almost went rounds with your sister.
Sounds like that might have been interesting. Kelly has a bit of a temper, shall we say.
Oi, I've heard it's been getting the better of her. He says with a kind of grave.
Let's not talk about that right now. That this doesn't seem to be the right place for that discussion.
Oh, you're probably right. It's a good night. I'm in a good mood. I don't know about the rest of you.
Miriam kind of sighs a bit and says, I know of a good pizza place that is nice and private if we want to have these conversations.
Oh, I think we'd be playing some more of the hockey sack here.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm okay without.
And dancing. He's gonna kind of grab Leah's wrists and start spinning around.
Yes. Yes, we will dance. I really don't want to go talk about breaching the veil at a pizza place. We'll dance.
What if it's dancing we be doing? I look at Maggie and I go, well, come on, we can't let them dance by themselves now, can we?
Get out here! God, people!
I grab Maggie's hand, and unless she resists, I'm pulling her out into dancing as well.
Maggie grabbed Leah. We're the two of us are out there.
Oh. Then I grab Miriam.
Miriam's not going to resist. She does not have much dex, and she has absolutely no performance, so she's not a very good dancer.
On the other hand,
neither is Leah. Don't worry about it.
Can I roll a dex performance there?
Go ahead.
Also, I roll straight dex if y'all want, but that's about what all I got for you.
performance is a skill, I think, so it'd be like -2.
Ooh, can I do Dex Athletics? It'll just be a very athletic stancy.
That would work.
Aha, I like this idea better.
It's
Well,
never quite as pretty.
There's 4 from Brian to move with grace and coolness, the way no white boy should ever move.
I'm just gonna say that Leah's good. That is some
Leah
athletic
and,
dancing.
Leah and Maggie are cutting it up out there.
For the sake of seeing how terrible this goes, I'll roll my Dex Athletics.
Yeah.
I
1.
got so many 10s. Yay! You didn't fail.
Hey, you know how to move your hips. Awesome.
Yeah.
Move your hips and snap your fingers.
Brian, would you mind giving me a quick perception alertness, real quick? Because
Oh,
you're
I'd love
in very close proximity.
I'd love to. Wait. No! Four.
Yeah, she's wearing some kind of harness under her shirt, under her hoodie.
Intriguing.
Yeah,
It's of no never mind to me right now.
I'll let
it be.
It's just you're in close proximity, and you'd get a chance of spotting something hidden on her body. So,
What's her appearance?
Wow,
2.
what are you doing? Like you're trying to? Is he filling you up?
Well, no, he's dancing with her, and that give you a chance to spot. She's wearing a hidden gun holster, which means that she's got a harness on her whole body holding it in place.
She's basically got the shoulder straps.
Yeah.
Brian might start feeling her up. I don't know. You know, it's been a good night.
She's gonna dance away if he starts feeling her up because she's taken.
No.
Well, if it's that kind of dance, Mac's gonna get in all close on Leah.
I mean, come on, it's fucking Mumford and Sons. It's not like we're gonna be twerking to fucking I'm home.
Now I would imagine that most of this dancing is sort of.
Hippy
I don't want to
dippy.
use the word, but yeah, hippy dippy in nature.
Yeah.
We'll just call it free form.
Brian's getting he's feeling it. So we'll just say with that. All
Yeah. Miriam will try to politely turn him down. At that point.
right. They're just dancing. He ain't trying to be mate with no name breaker.
All right then.
Margrim will enter the scene. Those who have seen Margrim before and sees now has a little bit of change in him. He got 10 years older.
I'm gonna say 10 years of sudden age difference is enough
Yeah.
that we'd probably go. That's probably his older brother.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That is until Miriam, who's seen him since then, will go, "Oh, hey, Margaret."
Hello. How are you, Miriam?
Leah stops dancing and just stares at him.
He just looks back and stares at you. Hello, Leah.
Malcolm.
Hi.
And I dance my way over to him as well because with as many successes as I had, I'm gonna keep dancing. I'm a dancing fool.
You could probably dance from head to head at this point, just balancing
hello,
the head.
Maggie.
Margrim, still haven't gotten that spa day like I told you should have. You still kind of need it, buddy.
I'm sorry. I will get it soon.
Boy, you look fair frights for the last time I saw you, sir.
Yeah, I just wake up and shit happen, like I just grow up.
Oi! That'll happen sometime. And he kind of throws him a little elbow of a jesting elbow, Oi! Shit happens. And he's continuing to dance. And he's
He
gonna
is
dance.
actually dancing as well.
He is no longer dancing with anybody in particular. He's just dancing around everyone.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Those cute little alone dude dance, like you just move your foot. Like Margrim dances like that. He's not a super dancer, so we're gonna roll. And I failed. He's dancing really bad.
Maggie's just kind of like looking at him, just and kind of stops her dancing.
I'm really bad, aren't I?
Unpracticed. That's all. Just unpracticed.
Sorry. Maybe
You know,
next time. It's gonna better next time.
you just gotta keep working at it, and I'm sure you'll do fine.
I hope so. You're fine, aren't you?
I'm what?
You're fine, right?
What? Why wouldn't I be fine?
Good to know. I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm always happy.
Good to know.
Unless I'm bored. In which case, then I usually get myself into trouble, like calling some ladies' babies tumors.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh my God, you did that?
Not intentionally. It was more of a, a faux pas. I was kind of trying to point out, like, of course you're pregnant. I mean, what else could it be? It's not like it's a tumor or something, and it all devolved from there.
Does anybody know that guy who just looks at me really weirdly, like he shows at the Sam?
Looks over her shoulder.
Yeah.
He's been here for
honest-
a while.
I'll say he has been. He's been kind of looking at me too.
Like, you see, maybe he has some bad intentions. I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why I stayed over here with people I knew.
Maggie's just gonna roll her eyes. You all are way too uptight.
I am.
Oh, I have every reason to be, babe. Trust me.
Are we on that kind of a relationship now? She'll put her arm
Totally.
over Leah's shoulders and
Oh yeah.
Miriam is going to roll her own eyes, and then she's going to walk right up to Sam and say, "Hey there."
Margaret,
No.
then Maggie says that, "Are we invited to that relationship?" Maggie just gives a weird look to me.
Ben was hand rolling a cigarette, by the way, and he'll look up when she walks up and smile at her.
Miriam will smirk back and say, and give a little bit of a wave and say, "How's it going?"
He'll he'll put it in his mouth and he'll light, and he'll say, Guten Tag.
Miriam will reply in Yiddish and say, "My apologies that my German isn't perfect, but my Yiddish is very good."
He'll kind of look at her as though he doesn't understand Yiddish, and kind of tilts his head.
Yiddish is extremely similar to German. It's a German variant, essentially.
He'll say in a slightly accented voice, he'll say, "Then it is probably good I know English."
Probably.
He just seems very quiet and a bit just relaxed in his environment. The only thing that I can't do that is a fact about him is his voice is very almost deep and kind of rumbly.
I can't do a female voice to save my life, and I only play female characters, so...
Yeah, but his voice is at a very deep pitch and very rumbly and very smooth.
Miriam will say, "Well, I'm Miriam. Would you like an introduction to the people you were looking at?"
That would be very kind, thank you. He'll get up.
Miriam will lead Sam over, and she'll point at people in turn and go, "That's Brian, that's Maggie, that's Leah, that's Magram."
Actually, I don't think Miriam has ever met Leah, so you.
Nope, but
might
people
not know
said
that.
her name in her presence, so...
Okay, fair enough. Sorry.
Oh. He'll kind of smile politely and he'll say, I'm Sam Sullivan.
Margaret. He looks at Sam.
He'll smile at him.
He will nod.
God damn it, Amachan.
Right. He just goes back to looking relaxed. He just kind of kind of settles into where he is.
Let me check his banality. La la la.
And Shadow Lord. There's
Yeah,
some banality there.
And no,
Yeah.
actually, Shadow doesn't have a lot of banality. No, he's a Hamid, right? He's a full banality 4.
What the shit is that?
Yeah,
Never.
huge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Vinny, have you looked at that list? Like, Leah's only at like a 5.
Son of a
Okay,
bitch.
no.
Okay. I haven't looked at it in a while, so okay.
Good. Because Maggie might be even pretty, might be pretty low too.
I'm only a
Maggie's
5
sitting there.
because as a celestial courser.
I think I'm at a 6.
Leah falls under True Believer as a hedge wizard. So, but
You
anyway,
guys are really interesting guys. He just says it, but like you all are really interesting.
yeah. We have a bet to take care of at some point. By the way,
Especially you, Liam. You were really, really interesting.
who? Me?
Yeah.
Why me?
He smiles. Yeah, I know. You just.
Dude, aren't you dating Tali?
I am not flirting with her. Like, nah. She knows
I
what
don't.
I mean.
Leah just rolls her eyes at that. All I said is that we have a bet to take care of. So does Julian and I. It's like part of a thing for all of us.
Yeah.
Maggie
But
just
I've
takes a
taken
hit
care
off the
of my
vape.
end of things.
Miriam's going to run her thumb along her necklace and look Sam over, and I'm casting Prime Sight.
Okay.
And there it goes.
Yeah.
Everybody, roll your perception awareness if you got it.
Or kenning, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Primal urge?
Primal Urge, if you got Primal Urge, because
Whatever it is we got.
Because this is how these things go.
One success.
Does
Yes,
it call?
I just
Does it
increased my
call for
perception. I
empathy?
totally forgot.
That's perception primal urge.
Aw, man.
Aww.
This is the first time I've been able to roll 5 dice for anything perception related, so it makes me super excited. And it freaking failed.
Can perception occult be rolled or?
Perception.
No.
It'd be awareness or Primal Urge.
Okay.
Or kenning, but you don't have that.
Maggie is just gonna. She kind of just goes across and stands next to Miriam, and then just very offhandedly, like, heel kicks Miriam in the butt, and just kind of looks at her like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Out in public?" Just gives her the look, not necessarily the.
Miriam's going to look back and say, I'm just looking.
She's just gonna, like, lean over and give Miriam a little sidelong hug and whisper in her ear, "I felt that. Everybody else probably did too."
I'm gonna roll difficulty 10 because I know.
I'm gonna roll my manipulation subterfuge.
Then I'm gonna roll perception empathy.
Go for it.
Okay.
Well, no, you'd roll perception alertness to hear that.
Yeah, first I'm rolling perception alertness to hear that.
Well,
And
if we're
I
doing
do!
that,
Look at that shit! Oh my god!
if I get perception alertness
Oh
to
my
catch this, hell
Christ.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Amachan.
And I'm
I
rolling perception
I
empathy
heard
for you.
something. Is one enough?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Rolling,
that's
roll it.
that's her thing to keep it on the down low.
What's... I can't see your dice.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
How many successes do you have?
2 successes.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 successes to hear her. How many successes did you get to listen to her?
4. Oh no,
4?
3.
3? Okay.
I got 3 tens.
Yeah. You can definitely tell that Maggie's a little incredulous, like, giving somebody that look, like, really?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Really?
Mr. Storyteller.
I am not officially acting as a storyteller, but go ahead.
Can I use whisper catching?
Yeah, if you want to.
Shadowlord is
Yeah,
gonna
just to note you made the situation infinitely worse by talking about it.
Well, you started
Miriam's
it.
just trying to see what Sam looks like under Prime Sight. You going like, "Don't do that," and that just screws up everything.
Mr. Sam here is going to activate whisper catching.
And everybody gets another roll because this is how it always starts. Domino effects.
Yep.
So yeah, Maggie just looks over at Sam and then just rolls her eyes. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Got one. Margrim just mumbles to himself, I think I should stop going to bars. He just smirks and continue dancing.
This isn't a bar, dude.
Oh, like this place, this kind of places.
Social things? You should stop going to social places. Okay, go become a hermit. It's all good.
Maggie just looks over at Sam.
He gives her a polite grin.
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go. Yeah, everywhere I go.
What's everywhere you go?
Weird stuff.
Just strange happenings. Always, everywhere I go.
Does it have anything to do with the things you and I were sort of talking very quietly about a few minutes ago?
Pretty much, yeah.
Really? And I missed it. Makes me very sad.
Yeah.
This is what Margrim is gonna do. He will look at Sam and roll say one omen.
Oh, but here we go again. I'm rolling.
I love this.
Let's just, you know what? Let's just start throwing dice at each other just for no reason at all.
No,
I
he's
have
gonna be
real
like
dice.
this.
Do you guys want me to throw my real dice at the camera so you can see them coming?
No, because you could break your camera and then you won't be able to roleplay anymore.
He's gonna look at Sam and smile, and like that smile is just like, yeah, I can do something as well. Like that kind of smirk in his face, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Can you tell me?
I got two to sense it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You think I
always
get
sense
extra
Margrim
bonuses for
doing
that?
this before.
I know, you've done it to me.
What am I telling you, dear Margrim?
Wait. Where's Soothsay?
Which one did you do? Which soothsay did you do?
2 successes to spot the whisper catching, and he's doing soothsay. Well, let's see this. 1 for that.
I think with the demeanor, long-term goal and plan, and inner nature.
Okay, hold on. What was that? You said his nature and demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
His long-term goal.
Like, I don't know. Is it work like that? Anybody?
Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll let you know. Hold on. His nature and demeanor is
Wait,
optimism.
I have a book. I'm going to look it up real quick here, okay?
Say it from the PM and first let the Chrissy look, and then write me in PM.
I mean, like, Changeling is my favorite game, and I used Omen like 2 days ago. So.
How many successes was it?
4.
Okay. Yeah, 1 clue about the inner nature or legacy of the target is what you get from Omen.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't get the.
That does more stuff.
I think I get the first 3 successes. Things in the first 3.
Let me read it. See.
Meanwhile, Maggie just looks at Ari and shakes her head. Or not Ari, but goddammit, Miriam. So, New York. Interesting place, huh?
Very.
Very, very interesting.
I used to like it better when I took naps. Long naps. You remember those days, Miri? Everything was simple. Everything was easy. Because all you had to do was sleep.
Oh, you guys had to do some. You did some of that sleeping that I was hearing about too.
Yeah, well, once you're awake, you gotta stay awake, you know? Wake up and smell the coffee.
I used to
Let's
like
just say
coffee.
that.
Margrim just says that's not weird at all.
Ama-chan, I'm looking at the what it gives you, and I'm gonna write it to you right now.
Okay. I wish I had 5 successes, but never mind.
See, I don't see where it says anything about it should include everything underneath the 4 successes. That's what I'm missing.
Then no problem. Just write me inner nature.
If I'm wrong, I apologize. I've just
No,
read
no,
it like twice. I didn't see it.
That's cool. We can get a ruling on it after the scene. It's no
Yeah,
big
that's
deal.
fine. Yeah, it's cool. I'm not that familiar with Soothsay, which is why I dug out the book, which is right here and convenient because it always is. But anyway, yeah. Lee's just kind of looking around, going, right. So, do we all go to all the same places all the time? Because seriously, like, I see so many strange people here.
Yeah, we're all pretty much in the same club, I think. Well, maybe not the exact same club, but we all go to the same establishments.
I
Clearly.
think that you're all trying to, avoid.
Well,
Then
some of us
because
have been trying to foster a bit of a community, and it's New York. Everything's so packed in together. You're bound to run into familiar faces.
And I find myself connected to several people around here, or at least I was until somebody left. But anyway,
Intermingling, it's a bitch sometimes. Something can be said for interpersonal dynamics in this city.
I could think of a lot of words for that.
So, Sam, was it?
Yes.
Tell us all about you.
I like long walks on the beach, and no. He'll
God.
shake his head. No. He'll kind of chuckle. I just moved here.
Just moved here, huh?
From Landstuhl.
From where?
Landstuhl. I am from Germany.
Oh gosh, I know somebody who used to live here who was from Germany.
What part?
Oh God, I don't even know at this point. She had to go home.
Hmm? I was raised in the southern part. My papa is, was a surgeon in the Landstuhl Medical Hospital.
I honestly don't know enough about Germany to be able to answer the question. Unfortunately, I didn't know Bettina well enough to ask her where she was at, more detail about where she was from.
Do you know where Rammstein is? Rammstein.
I thought that was a band.
It is kind of, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot about that band.
I had family that used to be from Trier.
Ah, this is good.
Yeah, except that they had to flee before 1933.
That's a hospital.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, just gonna drop that bomb. I mean, God, oh.
I think at that point I'm gonna just kind of smile to everybody and go off to dance with Margrim.
Miriam she's not saying it like she's offended by anybody.
No, of course not. But it's just kind of like, that's awkward. I came here for fun. Is kind of what Leah's thinking.
Well, that was kind of the point. Is she was trying to be awkward on
Yeah,
purpose.
well, Sam will take a drag off of his cigarette. Just raise his brows. That's it.
Maggie's just gonna bring the vape tube to her lips and just kind of look off in no direction at all and just take a really, really long hit before letting out the smoke. Or the vapor, I should say.
Let's
As
try
a
a
note-
dancing roll again for me, just because.
As a note for anyone who is of the Garu persuasion or would notice, this boy looks like 100% Native American. Like oh my god.
I don't think you need to necessarily be a Garu to see that.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, wait a minute.
Well,
Well, the Octana Wendigo thing.
how much pure blood does he have?
How much pure blood like Native American, or how much pure blood like
Guru,
Because
because
they-
that would
oh.
show up in your Hamid as well.
because Garu wise he ain't got shit in pure breed, but
Okay then.
he is a pure blood Native American person. Like he is no deviation off that blood.
Okay then. Well, Miriam's gonna check her big fancy schmancy calculator watch and go, listen, I gotta go. Nice meeting you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too. Perhaps we'll see each other again.
Perhaps. And
Give
off
her
she goes.
a light nod.
Maggie will just kind of tip her head towards to Miriam before she gets on her way, and sighs as she picks up her cup that still has water in it. Looking
We'll
at
look
it.
at her. And what about you? Where are you from?
Long Island.
Ah,
Sorry, I don't have any exotic stories. I went to Reykjavik once, and I've been to Manchester once.
You've been there too. But I'm finding it odd when you are in America. One thing that I've found very strange is that you keep going and going and going, and you are still in America. But when you're in Europe, you go for a couple of hours and you're in an entirely different country with an entirely different culture.
Well, you know, colonization and all that jazz didn't stop anybody, and eventually it just sort of all fell together, and now you have a continuous 49 states, something like that.
It's 50.
48 states.
I think there's
Hang on.
50.
Well, technically, you know, Puerto Rico and American Samoa should be states, but they're not.
Are you disowning Florida and Mississippi?
Well, nothing good comes out of Florida anyway, so yeah, sure. Besides, here it's like underwater right now, so no parts of it anyway.
He'll chuckle softly. Are you enjoying the music?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. She smirks.
Are these your friends? He'll kind of nod at Leah and Magram.
Magram, yeah. Leah, yeah. You know, haven't hung out with Leah in a while. Met her only like a couple weeks ago, but she's pretty cool.
I need to try to talk to her.
Maggie will just kind of cup her hands to her mouth. Hey, Leah!
While all this happens, he and Margaret are talking. So Margaret will say, so how are you? Like, you were in great. I don't know the word, but you were weird. How are you now?
I'm weird.
You were not weird, but you know what I'm talking about.
You're the weird one.
Am I?
Yeah, a little bit. You kind of look a lot different than the last time I saw you, plus, you know.
I just wake up and become like this.
Yeah, You owe me some answers.
You, can I get some answers?
About what, exactly? What answers do you need?
I don't know. Just gonna look one more time.
Why?
I'm a curious person.
So you like getting into my business? Or like, just random
No.
reason? Don't get me wrong,
You-
you seem like a nice guy, but you kind of like, you know.
Um, you asked me permission to get into my dreams, right?
I did, and you said yes.
Okay, I'm asking you. Can I?
But you already did once.
Okay,
I
you can
haven't
do
only
it
done it the
twice as well.
once.
You done it
Right.
then? Oh,
Well, that's why I said we had some business to deal with earlier.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a curious person. That's all.
Yeah, you have interesting dreams.
Really?
There's a girl there, and you're doing things.
That's you don't do those things.
That's not the point.
I seen you do.
So,
We all do it.
yeah. I'm just saying, it was interesting dreams, that's
What?
all.
You are. He smiles. He doesn't finish the word. I think your friend is calling. Now, Maggie is calling us. You actually.
Yeah.
Let's go to her.
What?
See,
Nice.
that's how you get. That's how you get her attention. That's how you get anybody's attention here in America, pretty much.
Thank you.
She's gonna grab Malgrim's arm and drag him back too. Come on.
I'm coming. Okay. You don't need to do that.
She's doing it
Hey,
anyway.
Leah.
She'll release him as soon as she gets over there, though.
Mhm.
Yes.
First off, she'll hold out her vape. Blue raspberry.
Nah, I'm good. Not right now. Thanks, though.
Okay.
I'm
Also,
good.
she points over to Sam. He said he wanted to talk to you, so there you go.
Really?
He's like, I have to talk to her.
My
She's a
desire to talk to you was not quite that pressing, but
Well, apparently Maggie thinks it is.
would have waited.
She has a boyfriend.
I'm gay.
I'm not.
So kind of.
Leah takes a step back from those two.
He actually
Maggie
like.
just kind of walks away, and she's got her hand over her mouth, just like trying not to like guffaw out loud.
If I keep this in mind.
All right, so guys, that was awkward. Now what's going on?
Well then, I need to ask you a private question. Kind of look
Okay,
not
well,
awkwardly, but just kind of.
Just a dumb question. What kind of rage are we talking about here? Because I can usually, as we've been playing it, even kinfolk can tell that there's rage there.
So not much.
So it's low. Okay, so it's not like it's some kind of like, oh, this is clearly in our room type thing.
Yeah,
Okay, because she has a lot of experience with the feeling of an Arun.
You can't see it, but I'm giving you the finger right now.
all the fingers are up. That's the other reason he has it, so he can flip us off.
Well, you guys are doing. I'm the one here with the guts to show my face. All right.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, he gets that look as though the conversation is probably family related. If you understand.
My family. Does he actually say family related?
No, he'll kind of gently, motion his head to the side as to pull her away, but not so away that she'd feel uncomfortable. He just needs to talk to her privately for a second.
All right, a few minutes.
That's all I need.
All right.
We'll kind of get away with her and look around, and he'll say, I am new to town, and I think you and I hang out in the same clubhouse. And
Clubhouse.
he'll do the fingers. I don't know
Okay.
what the local lingo is.
No one can see it, but because dice rolling. You know what? Screw it. Amachan, roll me 4 dice, please.
4.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to listen in.
Difficulty?
Standard.
Okay. 2.
I got whisper catching up. I got whisper catching up.
1 success for Mondrum.
Yeah, he made the fingers, like the quote air quote fingers. He's like, I don't know what the
For the
local lingo
record,
is.
I'm going to roll subterfuge because not subterfuge. What is it? You're just trying to keep stealth. Stealth? We're just trying to keep it quiet.
I guess.
What is it I'm rolling exactly? I'm because
Yes. Subterfuge.
It'd probably be subterfuge, really.
okay. I got both. So sure. All right. I'm going to be doing this because I know people around here like to listen. I do it myself.
Yeah, all the time.
2 successes on that. So
All day, every day. So what
At
is
least
it again?
on-
What was the roll?
I rolled subterfuge. That's what I was told, just to try to keep things quiet, so certain people, or any people really, wouldn't overhear too much.
What did you say it was what subterfuge?
Manipulation, usually.
Hey girl. Can you believe a Shadow Lord has this? Hold on, 1 second. I got successes. Okay.
One. You got
Hey,
one,
it was more than
and I got 2. All right.
He got
Yeah.
tortured.
All right. Well, there you go then. Maybe that would drop it.
Yeah, it drops it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Lee's response to this is park.
that part I know. It is one of the most famous. But who's that who kind of think? He used to think of the words in English. The problem is that he learned all of the Garu words and all of like the Garu stuff in German. So he knows perfect English, but his Garu stuff is German. So think Voda. The Voda.
What is it now?
He'll
You're looking
think.
for what?
Um he thinks he knows it in German, but he doesn't know it in English. That's Vada. He's trying to be very quiet because he's also trying not to break the veil.
Obviously. Okay. The water?
Da.
Yeah, I know him.
Da. Name, please, name.
His name's Travis.
Thank you.
Do you want me to message him? Let him know
Oh.
you're here?
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay. I take it you're one of them, then, right? You're not family?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she will. Well, I'll deal with the texting after the scene's over. But we'll just say she texted him.
I plan to go there, but I don't want to show up completely unannounced. I think it is rude.
Oh,
I have some warning.
it's a very busy place. You wouldn't be considered because half the time you don't even know if people have cell phones.
We'll give her a polite smile. Thank you for being helpful to me. I appreciate it.
Sure.
I'll look back at her friends, kind of motioning her to go back over, and like let's rejoin them.
And see. So you're just tell them Sam, or should I include something else? Just do you have a last name, or does that not matter right now?
He'll lean in and like to her ear, but like completely innocent. He's not like being all sexy.
No,
And
I
he'll
get it
say,
because this is what we're talking about. She's not going to get weird about it.
He'll say my name is his voice is done.
Okay. I'll tell him.
And
So-
He'll give her a polite nod and walk back over to the others.
Yep, she also walks back.
Welcome back, guys.
And it's the time for you guys to figure out what you got to hear there, because sometimes we're actually right in each other's ears.
Margaret didn't hear anything important.
I have whisper catching up, so if you said anything, I know what you said.
I know. He's like, well, he will look at Maggie as like, how are you? How's everything going? Blah, 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 normal stuff.
Maggie was more or less just, she looked over, she heard some things, mostly from Sam, and then just looked back at Bagram, and when he's talking, it's like, I'm doing good. Got this new vape. She holds up the little cylinder. Has a great flavor. You should try it.
I can. I'm going to buy. Do you want something from the bar?
It's a festival, man.
Oh shit! He just goes and gets it. He drinks it. That's nice.
Like, I don't think they're allowed to serve alcohol at these things, at least not this, without special kinds of permits. That's why she holds up, like, the cup that, is only about half filled with water. She's like, water.
Sam's face looks like, oh my god, please clarify right now. He'll look at them like he just crashed into a wall. And he'll say, what is das drinking age here?
21?
Yeah, it's 21. Don't worry about it. How old are you?
I will be 20 in a few months.
Oh, don't worry. We can get you a fake ID. It's easy.
Wow, already contributing to the corruption of the youth.
Oh my god! His German sensibilities just crashed into the wall again.
I'm tempted to mutter to myself in Greek at this point, actually.
Kind of blinks, like, fake ID?
Yeah,
What? I'm American. I'm second generation Greek, thank you.
Yeah, Sam, like, you're in like a college town to some degree. Manhattan's a big town, so it's not necessarily like a college town, but it has like 3 campuses on it. So, people get fake IDs here, and they go drinking. Hell, even if you can't get a fake ID, go to a college campus and hang around a bit. I'm pretty sure that there'll be a frat party where you can go and get your blotto if you need it.
Yep.
Right now, I'm torn between my German sensibilities for order and rules, and my German need to drink.
Well, if you need a fix, like she goes, puts a hand in her pocket. I've got some party favors, but they're not exactly they're not alcohol, so I don't know if that's not your thing or not.
What kind of parties are they?
Yeah, I'm a little curious what these party favors are myself.
She goes, well, it depends on what you want. Do you want to enjoy the closeness of another, or do you just want to feel all around good?
Both?
No, you don't mix and match. That's a bad idea.
The second one?
Okay, and she'll pull out she'll reach in her pocket and hand Bagram 2 little pills. 2 white pills.
Is it ecstasy?
No, yeah, the second one was Oxy, so it's just a straight up painkiller.
Like hydrocodone or something?
Oxycontin.
Or oxycodone? Yeah.
I don't know what is oxycontin, to be honest.
It's
Percocet. Have you heard Percocet? It's like a long-acting Percocet.
Basically, you take it, and if you were in pain, you don't care that you're in pain anymore.
Oh, okay.
A lot in it.
Nice,
No,
nice.
it made my head go woo, and I had to take it.
Yeah.
It also made me a little sleepy.
Yeah, she just looks at him like, look, if you take this, don't drive. whatever you do, don't fucking drive.
Okay, he just puts it on his pocket, and don't worry, Tola will be happy.
Enjoy. Glad I could be of service.
Thank you. I
And
will say Maggie helped her us.
cool. I like Tola. And she'll
Oh, you
turn
don't like
to
me?
Leah
Okay, thank
and to Sam. It's my personal stuff, so if you're interested,
I don't want to take your stash.
it's not that big a deal. Like, I live on a college. I live on a campus, Leah.
Yeah, I thought about
I
that.
work with art students. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's all but in a Skittles dish right out in the open at my job.
Oh, God. Well, just to be different from Malgrim, we'll go with the first one, whatever that is.
Maggie just kind of smirks. Well, and she hands Leah 2 little pills with hearts on them.
Oh, God. I'm scared now. What is it exactly? Out of character?
Ecstasy.
Awesome. This will be fun.
It's what?
She won't be taking that
Ecstasy.
right now. She won't be taking that right this minute. I want
Then
to
looks over to
get.
Sam. Would you like to cohabitate with the American drug addicts?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh no, thank you very much. I have somewhere I need to be tonight, and I need to be straight out of the boat. But if I ever do have a need, can I keep you in mind?
I may not always be holding, but if I am, I'm always happy to share.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
It's always fun. Especially with Sky and his ilk.
Yeah, he didn't seem terribly happy with me when he disappeared either.
I can't speak to that. We don't talk about you all the time.
Well, I doubt you would. I only hung out with them like that once.
You should really hang out more often. Like,
Nobody's invited me.
50.
It's not my fault. Nobody invited me. I'm not going to sit there and just assume that I should show up at people's houses. I don't even know where people's houses are.
That's very polite of you.
Well, you're always welcome to visit me at Columbia University. I don't know about my house because I live with somebody else, but no.
Oh, don't worry. I know the
Tommy's
feeling of
Tony's
living
up for
with people.
visitors. What do you... Boyfriend? Girlfriend? Roommates?
Yes to 2 of the 3.
So you live with your boyfriend and girlfriend? Damn,
That
yeah.
would be quite amusing.
Oh my.
Enterprising.
Why don't we all just make stories up of what we think the truth is?
She's just gonna look at Leah dead serious as she puts a pill in her mouth, and she's like, "What we think the truth is?
Mm-hmm.
We've played that game before, and you got rather exasperated."
I got exasperated?
You certainly did. You didn't seem to like the idea of, the whole wincest thing.
I'm really not all about the incest, no.
Oh my.
Oh.
Are you all about the incest? Do tell us about your life.
I'm an only child, thank you very much.
Doesn't mean you don't have cousins or family you don't know about.
Maybe distant cousins?
Well,
Nice.
there was the summer of 2005, but that really wasn't anybody's fault. That was alcohol and ecstasy and yeah.
2005? Dude, you must have been like 8.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Tell me something about your childhood.
Yeah. Wow, I had a fucked up childhood.
You just realized that when you used to having ecstasy and stuff? When you were like 8. Okay, then.
I've been rolling since about 8 o'clock today, so don't listen to what I'm saying.
Oh my god. This place. I haven't even taken the pills yet, and I'm telling you what.
I'm telling you, Sam right now is having an utter incomplete. So it is true. It is true about American women. Gotcha. Maybe I'm not so gay after all. He's just wearing a polite little smile on his face, takes a drag from his cigarette, he'll give Maggie a look.
If Maggie had a deed name, it would be Foot and Mouth, and I'm sticking to that dynamic because it's fun. So Maggie kind of looks at Leah and kind of like raises her brows. She hands over a cup of water. Are you just going to take from my stash and not enjoy it with me?
I think she will enjoy with others.
Shut up. I'm seriously gonna punch you.
One day, you will try.
Mm-hmm. I probably will.
Let today not be that day.
People trying to punch me all the time.
I gave you that can of pepper spray. I hope you're using it.
Of course I'm gonna use it. I like, you're just, get really, really higher than you gave me. Good idea.
If it ever comes down to it, I can always give you a whistle, too.
What is
Looks
this?
back at Leah. Shakes the cup of water.
Take him.
Maggie just smiles. Now she's not the only one rolling.
What happens to the? What happens to the favorite who got, ecstasy?
It wasn't ecstasy, you got Percocet. You just kind of feel a little bit out there. It's something like Percocet, yeah. You just feel out there and definitely have no pain.
Mm-hmm, okay.
Relaxed and happy is how I like to put it.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little hazy.
Depends on how strong the OxyContin is.
Well, if it's the kind that you would sell on the street, I'm guessing I'm on the higher level.
Probably 80 milligram, actually, since I work at a pharmacy. That's the highest that we have. Unless it's hospital grade, which who knows? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be hitting quite that hard.
Normally by that point they just inject. They don't do pill by that point.
I was gonna say when I went to the hospital, they stuffed me full of morphine.
Yeah.
So after about 20 minutes or so, Maggie's pupils are doing the cha-cha, and she's just kind of smiling as she sits on a bench.
Sam will smile at her and say, "You want to dance?"
Oh, that might not be such a good idea right now.
We'll shrug. All right.
This feels remarkably like being enchanted, I bet, right?
Maggie will just kind of start rubbing on Leah's back, and it's going to feel amazing.
Leah starts giggling.
My boy is from Europe. He knows this dance. This is the song of his people. Oh my God, I'm German. My mother.
It's only a dance on one side. The other one is giggling.
They almost smile at the Rolling Girls. Like, oh my God.
Maggie's kind of just muttering to herself. They see me rolling. They hate me.
Now I understand why Kalula loves me.
Wait, what now?
I just understand why my girlfriend loves Maggie.
Huh. That's because she's cool, man.
gonna put the arm around Leah and then just realize, like, oh, that's nice. It just starts rubbing her cheek against Leah's hair. Like, it doesn't even have her body against Leah, but has, like, taken Leah's hair
I get
and
it.
just rubbing it up against her cheek.
She's like holding the hair and going, mmm.
Oh, you use herbal essences.
I don't even know right now.
Today was a good day.
It is now anyway.
Sam's going to take the water he has, and he'll kind of reach in and like kind of take one of the pieces of ice and like kind of lean over and slip it down Maggie's back.
Maggie will just go wide-eyed as she just kind of bridges her back and her feet start dancing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! She'll pull the back of her shirt out and let it fall.
What's the song? What's the song?
Oh, if I could right now, I'd so murder you.
Leah takes the moment that Maggie was like falls on the ground. She just kind of flops down on the bench, like laying there and just staring up. She finds the sky extremely fascinating right now. She stares at it, and she kind of starts looking up at the stars, and she's like, "I'm gonna call that one Alex. That is Alex the star."
Why is it Alex?
Because it looks like an Alex. Don't you see it?
Meg will
Sam
lift her
will
head back.
Sam will go over to Leah. His hair is kind of like loose, and he'll kind of like look over her, I guess she's laying down, and kind of tickle her hair lightly, kind of with her face lightly with his hair, like playfully.
She's like, "Dad!" Start you doing one of these things.
I don't know, Leah. That star kind of looks like a Sam to me.
No, Sam's right here being annoying.
Oh. I was wondering why that star had hair.
This star's hair is very soft. He'll kind of run his fingers through his hair. Feel. He'll kind of
Oh
lean
god,
over.
he looks kind of like one of those models. Like Fabio or some crap.
What? He'll kind of run his fingers through his hair and he'll kind of lean to Maggie to touch his hair.
Maggie will reach up, run it through her fingers.
It is that thick, dark, smooth Native American hair. He'll smile.
You know what I need?
But
Pizza.
yes. Yes, we do need pizza.
You know,
Please tell me there's
Ari, or
pizza
not
right
Ari,
here.
but Miriam offered to go get pizza.
We don't have pizza like American pizza in Germany.
Well,
How'd you
Germany,
live there?
Why does Germany?
How'd you live in Germany without
Why does
pizza?
Germany hate fun?
Oh my
So
god.
we
I mean,
have,
even Greece has that.
well, no, it has it's very like thin crust. It's like thin crust, and
There's nothing wrong with thin crust.
not
Does it
very.
have sauerkraut on it?
No, oh, yeah, no, yeah, some, yeah, sometimes, yeah. With
That is so very. That's so wrong, Maggie.
sometimes
She's giggling to herself.
sometimes it fish and mayonnaise,
Oh, Leah makes a terrible, terrible face at this.
and the pineapple. It has the fish and mayonnaise and pineapple.
Pineapples. Oh,
Now
okay.
Pineapple's okay.
Yeah,
Fish and mayonnaise on pizza? Oh my god.
like he'll kind of think about it. The tuna.
See, they do hate fun, Leah. They do hate
Oh my
food.
god, they ruined a pizza. Ruined it.
You know, they ruined Europe too. Well, at one point they almost did anyway.
Hey, stop it.
What?
You're supposed to be mellow during this shit.
I
Be
am
mellow. You're not being mellow enough.
You're not rubbing my head enough.
I think you're still rubbing my head, though. What kind of lean?
Oh my god, this is terrible. This is painful, OOC, just for the record.
I mean, pet like a basket over here.
Why don't you change forms? She'll love to pet you then.
He'll kind of take his hair back from Maggie, pull it back into a waterfall. Do we want to go get pizza, or should
Fish
we
and
part ways?
mayonnaise.
Yes, fish and mayonnaise.
Ugh.
I think my pizza boner has just been killed by your fish and mayonnaise.
I don't eat pizza. I don't like pizza. I like
Oh yeah, I know you destroyed it. I understand.
I like
I would believe you to do if someone,
Hey,
put mayonnaise and fish on it and pineapple.
You know what? Why don't you come with me? Why don't you come with me? And I'll show you something. Come.
If it's fish and mayonnaise,
That's not gonna work, man. Like, that's...
Sam, you're cool and all, but I'm rolling on a lot of ecstasy right now. Like honestly, like one pill is usually enough to do someone my size or Leah's size. We both took 2.
There's a cart that sells traditional German food.
is there anything with Greek food? Because I'd be all for that. But I want pizza, damn it.
What about shawarma
With no fish. No
or
fish.
pho? Well, why don't we get pho?
Mm.
Everybody goes crazy over pho.
That is too fancy for what I'm feeling right now.
I actually want to go to eat in Johnny Rockets.
I could do Johnny Rockets. That's perfect.
Yes.
Maggie, what do you think about Johnny Rockets?
Maggie has stood up and she's gonna pull Leah to her feet.
Leah's like wobbling there, like swaying back and forth.
He just looks at Sam and Maggie and says, "Your toilets are clean as well. Let's go."
You
Sam
don't
will
you don't
with,
puke on E, dude.
with Leah swaying and being kind of like swaggery. Sam will actually put an arm under her and kind of help her walk.
No. Maggie's gonna swat at your hand and gonna.
I was gonna say, Leah's actually gonna go for Maggie's arm so they can hold each other up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This is the E train, dear. You didn't want to jump on it, Mr. Sam I am. So you don't get to reap
because
the benefit.
I want to know whose bed I wake up in tomorrow. Walking
Maybe you
along.
should wake up in your own bed.
Probably.
I have hand lotion in my bag. That's your party gifts.
That's too much information.
I think
No,
she was
see,
offering it to you.
Oh, okay, good. But no, still too much information. No.
If you want to come to Johnny Rockets, you can, but no more talking about beds. You have to behave.
Me? Of course I do. That's why I
Oh,
didn't do
shit.
it. What?
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 What are you going on about now, Magram? Are you saying more crap?
Man, I'm saying crap?
I said, are you seeing more crap?
Oh no, I'm not seeing more crap. I can see later. But I was just
Seriously,
gonna say.
you and I really need to come. We need to figure some shit out.
I know. But when you said
Okay.
like he actually does like that and says, I actually just when you said, you just need to cut this out. You become all, how can I say, authoritarian.
I didn't
You
understand.
have authority. You have authority. You sound like Someone with authority.
Bossy.
Bossy.
Me?
Yeah.
She just shrugs. So I sound bossy. So what?
Never mind. Let's go to John Rockets.
I want a milkshake.
Me too.
Oh, fucking hell. Milkshakes.
Let's go. We're getting milkshakes.
Three-legged race! Three-legged race!
Oh my.
And off the Quattro go. Well, really, two of them meld together for the moment, trying to mimic a three-legged race because that seems like a good idea. And the other two supervising.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there we can call that a scene. Thank you all for watching.